We've all felt it. The dull backache, the endless wait at a clinic, the child refusing their medicine. We ignore it until we can't. So we went out to clinics, hospitals, conversations. We listened to mothers, caregivers, and patients. And we realized something simple but huge. Everyone wanted to heal, but no one had the time, tools, or comfort to start. That's when we had a thought. What if the therapy tools were already in your home? What if healing started not at a clinic, but with your wall, your bottle, your chair? We began sketching, mapping, questioning. Could AI identify your surroundings? Could it recommend movement routines using those objects? In adult mode, users scan their home. We detect household items, and we suggest recovery routines based on their symptoms and space. But this wasn't just one screen. We built routines, voice guidance, object-linked instructions, progress tracking, and recovery history. Because real healing happens in steps. Then came a story that changed everything. A mother said, "My child cries every time I give them medicine." We knew we had to do more. So we created child mode, scan the medicine, watch a story, learn, play, and feel brave. We didn't build screens, we built a system. A full user journey, from onboarding to completion. We designed blog content, built child-safe UI, created custom object-based routines, and ensured every session felt like progress, not punishment. We didn't start with an idea, we started with a need. We talked, researched, sketched, failed. We followed insights. We spent days talking to real people and nights designing real solutions. And finally, we built something we believed in. HealScape isn't about adding another app to your phone. It's about removing the fear from healing, giving power back to patients, and turning everyday homes into safe spaces for recovery. This is HealScape, and we built a product we trust with the people we love most.
Alright, so the first thing that we focused on was making the color palette, and we chose a pretty green color because one, green gives a sense of familiarity, it gives a sense of trust, and it gives a sense of peace and calm, which we really need when somebody is doing exercises. Two, the accent color we used was purple to just give a sense of childishness. Three, there are two modes, adult mode and child mode. For adult mode, it's pretty monochromatic. However, for the child mode, we made the color to be slightly different, if you can check. And this design was inspired by Zomato. Now, I'm gonna sign out, and we're gonna go through the entire process once again. So we sign in. We are gonna just input our email and password. And voila, we have our name here, we have our adult child mode, we have a profile, and we are ready to go. This is a profile section where we can change our name. We have a self, parent, and both option. We have an exercise day streak, what completed sessions, recovery goals, notifications. And this is highly made because of 2 to 3 things. One, it was inspired by Duolingo app, which is a very competitive app. Two, it was also inspired by a couple of health tracker apps which give you multiple options to actually check and tick stuff, and makes the profile itself very interactive. So let's go back. We are trying to scan something. Continue. And let's just check this. Alright, so we have a complete setup of the workout. I won't be going through it completely since we have to rush through this topic. So we just go with the next steps and these are AI generated steps that you can actually help into using the table as a workout. These are the sessions that I've completed so far. This is the one that I have to start, a toe flexion. After get back to it, we have a handpicked for you section where you can actually check out the best selling exercises that people all over the world do. You also have a short blog section where you can just click on it and you have a short 4-minute read and you can just read through it. So that was about the application. This is a website based application, so you also have a desktop app and it is completely responsive. So do check the link out in the description below so you can check it out on the browser as well as on the mobile phone.